Welcome to the Behind the Bench Sports Network. This is the Kobe Bryant Film Room. Let's get into this game. Game 5 of the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Dallas Mavericks series, right? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get ready to rumble. Now, okay, so Anthony Edwards showed up to the party, y'all. Karl Anthony Towns showed up to the party, y'all. And guess what? For those of you who haven't seen my preview video of the last game, Game 4, check it out. And you'll see that the Minnesota Timberwolves did 95% of the things that I asked them to do, right? That I wanted to see for them to win. I did not believe they were going to extend this series. But if they followed those keys that to success that I gave them, that they would be able to win a game, right? So what do the Minnesota Timberwolves need to do tonight to stay alive and to make it 3-2, right? You gain confidence. Right? You were able to stick it to the Mavericks. And you're feeling yourself. Now you got swag. Now you got confidence. Now, what happened last game, right? I'll tell you what happened last game. Anthony Edwards shot more mid-range jumpers, right? He was in attack mode. He was making quicker decisions. He was reading the defense better than he's been doing all series, right? He's been attacking the basket, and so has Cat. Cat has been aggressive attacking the basket, and although it doesn't always work out for Cat, because, man, Gafford is smacking everything down there, guess what? Cat was able to get himself in rhythm and work his way from the inside out and put pressure on the defense, right? So Conley showed up, right? Mike Conley, consistent, Mr. Consistent. Believe he had 19 points, right? A guy who is a veteran, who's helping lead these troops from the point guard position, right? And what did they do? What else did the Timberwolves do? They attacked Luka Doncic. See, Luka Doncic has been playing through this knee injury that he's had for a while, and the Timberwolves haven't attacked him yet. They really haven't singled him out till last game. And what did I say was a key to winning the game? Anthony Edwards getting off of Kyrie Irving to guard Luka Doncic. That is the better matchup for Ant-Man. But it also, with them going after Luka, it makes Luka have to provide more energy. You could get Luka frustrated, you could get him in foul trouble, and you can make him exert more energy on the offensive end. Then in the fourth quarter, he doesn't have energy to make those difficult shots the way he usually does, right? You slowly wear somebody down. It's like a boxer jabbing to the midsection, jabbing to the body, right? Those body shots are designed to wear you down through the course of the fight, right? And that's the basketball is no different. Sometimes you have to wear your opponent down. This is what we call good old-fashioned, old-school basketball, y'all. Now, the Timberwolves were desperate, and their defense showed up, right? Hungry, all over the place. You know, hey, who cares if you get a foul? You know, be aggressive. Now, I kind of take that statement back. Cat needs to stay out of foul trouble. That is the guy that has been picking up a lot of fouls, y'all. A whole lot of fouls. So Cat has to stay out of foul trouble. What I mean by who cares if you foul, I mean you play hard, right? You don't want to pick up silly fouls, but you want to play hard. Cat's been picking up stupid, silly fouls, right? Down the stretch of the game. So the key to this next game is Cat has to play the exact same way, but he has to make more shots, right? He has to make more shots. But Cat has to stay out of foul trouble this next game. He has to. The last game was too close. He was almost out of here. But he caught fire late, and he helped propel his team to a victory. Anthony Edwards, he's struggling in the fourth quarter. He's having his woes in the fourth quarter. I don't know if it's fatigue. I don't know what it is. But he's having his woes, and he might want to work on that in the summertime. You know, his stamina, his endurance, right? Because in a playoff situation, you're gonna have to be able to go the distance. And he's playing so hard offensively and defensively, you know, which I respect. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I respect what Ant-Man's doing on both sides of the ball. right? Last night, well, not last night, the last game, the Timberwolves put their money where their mouth is, right? They put their money where their mouth is, right? And they were balling, you know? I can't lie, Ant-Man came to play. And that was the type of Ant-Man that we needed to see from the jump, from the gate. Maybe too little too late, but better late than never, you know? So, Dallas might be getting Lively back this game. I don't know if he's a game time decision or what, but they should be getting Lively back. That front court of Lively and Gafford is amazing. I love those boys, bro. I love them, man. Pause. Because what they bring to the table, you know what I'm saying? These dudes are aggressive. They're monsters. They're blocking stuff. They're rebounding. They're yelling. They're screaming. I love it. I love the intensity. So when you get the other tower back, right, and Lively, that's going to help rim protection. That's going to make the game easier for Luka. And it's going to help lure Gobert around the basket because Gobert was able to patrol the paint a little bit better without Lively's presence. Now, with Kyrie has to give you 20, 21, 22 points on up. Kyrie cannot have a performance, another performance like he did the other night. I thought Kyrie played extremely bad. Extremely bad. I'm not used to seeing that version of Kyrie. So I'm pretty sure he'll bounce back. The dude's a hooper. He works hard. He trains hard. So I'm pretty sure Kyrie's going to be right in the form. He was missing some easy shots. I felt like the Mavs missed an opportunity to close the deal. And I want to say this real quick. In closeout games, right, when you're trying to go on to the next round, your opponent is resting. They're waiting. Anything can happen. You know, you want to handle business as quickly as possible, right? So you got to keep in mind, the Celtics are resting. Tonight is a must-win game for the Mavs, in my opinion. It is critical. You lose this game, you give the Timberwolves so much confidence because they can start seeing the light down the tunnel. They can start seeing it. And it gets brighter and brighter the more they win. This team has a home game coming up. If you don't get it done, they get the other games at home. This is a Timberwolves team. I want to remind y'all. This is a Timberwolves team that won 2 games on Denver's home court to start the series and eliminated Denver at home. So, no, you do not play around with this team, right? They have the talent to beat you. And all it takes is one injury or a couple of bad calls, and you could lose a game, you know, or 2. So you do not want to make this game go 7 when it's unnecessary, right? So for the Mavericks, right, the return of Lively, right, Hardy's been balling. If he can continue giving you what he's giving you, that'll be great. Kyrie has to be the man and show up. He is their closer, right? Has to show up. We got PJ Washington has to step up and play better, right? Which I believe all these things will happen, right? And I believe tonight, Dallas will close them out. But the Timberwolves found something, y'all. And I know, and look, I know we looking at a 3-0 and all that. It's not 3-0 anymore, guys. It's 3-1. So Dallas better take this shit serious. I'm looking at this Timberwolves team, man. They're gaining more confidence. Anthony Edwards and those guys are starting to figure out. You know, the longer you play a team, they start to figure you out. You know, they start to get closer and closer to beating you. So Anthony Edwards, instead of shooting all those threes, he's hitting the mid-range. He's trying to get into the paint. He's making quicker decisions. And so it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for Dallas. My prediction is Dallas closes them out. It's over tonight. But anyways, y'all, this is the Kobe Bryant Film Room. I hope you enjoyed the content. Shout out to the bench crew, Rashad, JB, Kelvin, and Big Dog Talk Sports, man. Peace.